Stu here with a new game that will be released on the 23rd. It is called Elune. It is brought to us by Gameville. They're the publishers. This is a Taiwanese game. It's over in Korea too, I believe, maybe in Japan as well. But it has been out for a little while. We're going to get right into the gameplay, and then I'm going to go over the list of things I've made, information I've collected about the game. Again, it's going to be released on the 23rd, so we don't have that far away. I think this is a boss battle here. We will see how it goes. There's my team formations. I'm going to read off my list now while that gameplay goes on so we don't miss anything. This game has 30 summons that you can do after beating chapter 1-5 like you do in Epic 7. If you played Epic 7, you know what I'm talking about. You get a pool of 10 different champions. They come up. If you have the one you like in there, if you pull a legendary, you can keep it or you can pass it and go to the next set of 10. You get 30 sets of 10. It's up to you whether you want to keep it or not, and you can re-roll very easily. Go back to 1-5 again. It takes like 5 minutes, 10 minutes to get there, and then you're at that point again, so you can re-roll. So re-rolling is no problem. This game has your regular 5. Okay, I'm fighting a boss. I haven't fought this guy yet. This game has 5 different champions, as you can see here. They have legendary, epic, and rare. There's fusions for champions, which is pretty cool. There's tanks, DPS, healers, debuffers, support, all that. Then we also have, instead of there are no attributes, there are no like strong or weak attributes to things. There's no fire, there's no water, there's no wind, there's no light, there's no dark, so you don't have to worry about that. There are free costumes that you get when you level your champions up. You'll level them to 6-star with these materials, 2 different kinds of seeds. 6-starring them isn't going to be difficult, but awakening them 6-star is going to be difficult. That is where you need the additional copies of heroes come in. That's where it's more like Overhit. If this game might be like Overhit, to where you only have daily things to do when you log in, and then you have other things that you might raid on. I don't know completely, but I do know it's not a variable farming game where you go and farm the gear, where it's just variable stats, and you do a lot of that like you do in Raid Shadow Legends, Summoners Wars, Epic 7, Might and Magic Elemental Guardian, Air of Light. It's not like that. You're not going to have to go get all these different, you're going to have to get gear and level it, but it's not going to have the variable stats, I don't think, from what I've seen. I hope it does. I like doing that kind of stuff, but if it doesn't, there are plenty of other things that I'm going to talk about right now that seem like it's going to be amazing. The champions in this game have 3 different passives, 3 different abilities that you can use. Okay, now it's trying to take me to some other dungeon I've unlocked. See, there's so many other stuff in this game. I love it when they bring over a foreign game. It's polished out. There's so much to do. Let's jump into this while I'm trying to talk to you about the champions. So there are going to be ways to get champions. I'm hoping that when you 6-star champion, that the 6-star awakened version isn't too much, crazy overpowered compared to the other one, in case you can't get those duplicate champions. I know there will be ways to get duplicate champions just like in any game. I'm just clicking this button just to see what happens, but we will have to see. So the 3 passives and 3 active abilities are really in depth. There's so many conditions that need to be met to do additional features, whether you crit, whether you dodge, whether there's buffs, whether there's debuffs, a whole bunch of other things. I can't read them. I'm just getting information from other things that I've read. So with it being so involved, with the gear in this, there's gear sets. So it's 6. Okay, it's telling me about the encounter. We're going to close this out. Yes, go. So at 3 gear sets of the same gear, you get a bonus or you get additional ability. And at 6, if you have 6 of the same gear, you get the same thing. And there are a lot of different gear sets. Lots of different gear sets. It's not going right now. Let's go auto. So many different gear sets, along with so many passives and so many abilities. 3 passives, 3 abilities on each of your champions with so many conditions to be met. I think there's going to be a lot of cool comps that you can make, a lot of really cool gameplay. So with that, and there's team formations. You set your team formations, you level them up, you make them stronger. With the formations, it makes you attack harder or defense, have more defense or dodge. There are a lot of different things you do with gear formations, and I think that's pretty much it. I think I've covered fusions, the champions, the costumes. You unlock the costumes at 6-star, 6-star awaken. You don't have to worry about the costumes having stats. Not in this version of the game. Now, everything I'm telling you is from these versions of the game. It's been in closed beta testing for a really long time here for global, and I'm just happy to have it come out, to have another game to play. I will be doing videos on this, a lot of videos on this. Please join the Discord. Come over with us. We're going to be making clans. We're going to be making guilds, alliances, whatever they have. So we'll get that going. Join the Discord, because anybody in there is going to be welcome to join us. We'll have multiple ones if we need to, and we'll just take it from there. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. You see these animations. They're big animations just like all the other games have. I'm sure you can turn them off if you want a faster gameplay. Usually you always can, because this one is really going through all the animations. Oh, here's a 1 times. I can't click it. But that is the game. I was going to go over and show you all the heroes, all the gear sets. It is in Taiwanese, so I doubt you might be able to read it, but most of us probably can't if you're watching my English channel. So that is it. This is the gameplay. I've told you pretty much everything I can. Join our Discord. Tell me that you're here for Elune, and I'm going to leave a link in the description below. Pre-register for the game. It'll tell you there that it's coming out on the 23rd, and I will see you guys all in this game in the next couple days.